Hello, and welcome to the CIE introduction video. The purpose of this video is to give you an overview of CIE. We'll be following the mini CIE facilitator guide throughout the duration of this video. Thank you. Let's begin. As Karen leaves the store, she grabs her Windows phone and swipes up to enter the start screen. Karen then taps the Outlook tile to catch up on any email she missed while in the meeting. From her main inbox, she swipes right to filter to urgent emails only. Karen sees an urgent email from Strategy Manager Carlos titled M400 Smartphone Launch Concerns. Karen learns that Carlos has heard from some resellers that the M400 is getting poor reviews and pre-sales are low. She taps Respond Reply to let Carlos know she'll be looking into the issue. She then taps Send before flagging the email so she will remember to follow up later. Next, Karen wants to record her thoughts from their meeting with the store manager regarding the M400 before she forgets. So she decides to get some work done at the nearby coffee shop before her long commute to the office. She hails a cab using the downtime to review the rest of her email on her phone. She taps an email marked with high importance titled Need Review, Final Presentation. In the email, Julian asks Karen to review the final draft of a PowerPoint presentation for a keynote speech that is due to conference organizers this morning. Karen knows if she waits until she gets into the office to reply, it will be too late. She opens the PowerPoint attachment on her phone and reviews the entire presentation during the cab ride to the coffee shop. Karen types respond, then reply on the email and types her approval. As she arrives at the coffee shop, Karen asks Cortana to remind her to send the store manager an update on the issue before she leaves the office at 5 p.m. today. Cortana creates a reminder which will help Karen maintain her positive relationship with the store manager. Remind me to email store manager at 5 p.m.
Sure. I'll remind you to email store manager at 5 p.m. today. Is that right?
Yes.
Got it.
Karen pays the taxi driver, places her order at the coffee shop, and finds a table to continue working. While eating her breakfast at the coffee shop, Karen easily transitions to her tablet to continue working. To access her online notebook, she navigates to the Office 365 portal. Then she clicks on OneDrive. She selects Store Visit Notebook. And finally, she clicks Open in OneNote. She selects Store Visits and adds a new page. She adds her meeting notes and a list of things she wants to do when she gets back into the office. When finished, she navigates back to her internet browser and clicks on the sharing icon. She clicks Invite People and adds her colleagues' names in the first field before typing a brief message. Then she clicks the Share button. After meeting with the store manager, Karen would like to create a PowerPoint so she and her team can start putting together a presentation addressing some of the M400 pre-sales issue. She clicks New and selects PowerPoint Presentation. Karen wants to have the PowerPoint ready in her OneDrive so she and her team can work on it later. She quickly adds a title to the presentation and selects a theme using PowerPoint Online. She clicks on her name to return to her OneDrive account. Lastly, she selects a presentation and clicks Rename. Then click Save. It's almost time for Karen to take the bus back to Contoso, but she wants to continue working. Since the bus doesn't have Wi-Fi, Karen decides to sync OneDrive to her tablet so she can access the files offline. Then click Sync Now. Next, she clicks Show My Files. With files synced to her device for offline access, Karen gathers her things, walks to the bus stop as it's pulling to the curb. Back at the office, Karen wants to finish reviewing her email, so she opens Outlook 2016 by typing Outlook in the search bar. First, Karen reviews her clutter folder to view emails marked as unimportant to help train Clutter to capture emails correctly. She navigates to the left menu and clicks Clutter. Clutter uses the power of Office Graph to learn from your actions what messages you are likely to ignore. Over time, less important messages will be moved to the Clutter folder, help making emails that interest you most float to the top of your inbox. Back in her inbox, Karen clicks on the email titled Contoso's Annual Meeting Happy Hour. Karen isn't familiar with where the happy hour is being held, so she clicks on Bing Maps. Now she won't have to worry about how to get to the venue because she has easy access to the directions. She then clicks on Action Items, which suggests creating an action item to ensure Karen has RSVP'd by the end of the week. She clicks on Follow Up and the action is automatically flagged so that Karen won't forget. Next, Karen remembers she needs to email her boss, Ty Carlson, about a disciplinary issue with an employee. Not wanting the email to fall into the wrong hands, she types a quick email to Ty and adds confidential to the subject line. She then clicks Send. Next, Karen needs to send her new credit card number to her travel agency for an upcoming convention. She starts an email to Bob at Prosware and clicks the check name. In the body of the email, she types, As she types a message, she sees a policy tip appear at the top of the email, telling her the message cannot be sent due to sensitive information that it contains. Karen determines she'll have to call her contact directly to comply with Contoso's security policy, so she clicks discard on her draft. Lastly, Karen sees an email from Carlos that she has flagged from her phone this morning. She decides to set up a meeting to brief the sales and operations team later that afternoon. So she replies to Carlos with a Skype for Business meeting by clicking on Meeting in the Respond section of the ribbon. Then, from within the meeting invite, she clicks Skype Meeting. Next, she wants to add meeting notes. Karen will add her notebook she used while talking with the store manager. From the meeting invite, she clicks Meeting Notes. Next, Karen clicks Share Notes with the meeting. Karen will see a list of all her shared notebooks. She selects Stored Visit and clicks OK. With her notebook added to the meeting invite, Karen would also like to add the PowerPoint presentation she started working on earlier. Karen can attach the PowerPoint from her OneDrive account directly from Outlook utilizing modern attachments. Karen clicks Insert Attach File from the ribbon. Here she will see a list of her recent files as well as Browse Web Locations and Browse PC. She selects Browse Web Location and selects OneDrive. Next, Karen selects the PowerPoint presentation she created earlier and clicks Insert. With modern attachments, she can attach the file as a copy from her OneDrive account and change permissions to view or edit. Karen leaves the permissions to recipients can edit. She adds the operation and sales distribution list to the tool field. Adds a quick message to add context for the meeting, schedules a date and time, then click Send. As Karen finishes her email review, a colleague stops by her office in a panic, telling her that he has left his Windows Phone on the city bus. He's concerned the confidential work files he was reviewing on his phone are in jeopardy. Karen calms him down by reminding him to contact Contoso's IT department, who can help him conduct a remote wipe of his device. They can conduct a selective wipe of his Windows Phone, which would remove all ID provision settings and stored corporate data, without even touching his personal settings and data. With the crisis averted, Karen can begin researching the M400 pre-sales issue. Karen wants to begin her research on the Contoso's intranet, so she clicks on Yammer from Office 365. She is looking for candid feedback regarding the M400 from employees across the organization, so she clicks on the Product Feedback group in the left pane. Karen finds a post by Sanjay Shah about the M400 phone. She sees that he suggests Contoso change the M400's messaging to better resonate with customers by spelling out the new features more clearly. She clicks on Like on the post to recognize Sanjay's suggestion. Below this post, Karen sees a reply from Krista that customers may have a perception that the lower price means the M400 is an inferior product, even though it is a better product than the M300. She wants to follow any additional comments Contoso employees make on this post, so she clicks the ellipses and chooses Follow in Inbox. Karen clicks on the All Company group in the left navigation so she can create a post asking other employees to let her know what they are hearing or experiencing regarding the M400. She wants to make sure the post can be easily found in the future, so she adds the M400 hashtag by clicking on Add Topics and selecting M400. Karen clicks Post knowing that all company employees will see her request for information, helping her crowdsource more insight into potential marketing for supply problems. Next, Karen wonders where she can learn about what is being said about the M400 on external social networks. So she clicks on Delve in the Office 365 app switcher to browse related documents on SharePoint and shared on OneDrive. Karen wants to learn more about Contoso's reputation on social media, so she types social in the search field. Karen finds white papers and PowerPoint presentations on social media trends and strategies that were authored by Kelly Kraut. Karen then clicks on Kelly's name to view her Delve profile and learn more about the work she's done. Karen can see that Kelly would be a great expert to include in the investigation of the M400 pre-sales issue. Karen reaches out to Kelly by clicking on the message icon in Kelly's profile. Karen types, "Hi Kelly, where can I find information on social media sentiment for our products?" Kelly tells Karen that Contoso compiles tweet sentiment reports in Power BI. Kelly offers to help Karen with her search and walk her through the reports. Kelly also suggests they include a few members from Contoso's BI strategy planning group because she thinks they will be able to add insights into other reports in the BI section. Karen sees on Skype for Business that VP of Corporate Marketing Alan Steiner and VP of Sales Operations Julian Isla and Director of Sales Analysis Molly Clark are all online. She drags each of them into her meeting with Kelly and escalates the meeting to a video audio call by clicking the camera icon. With her colleagues ready to help, Karen fills the team in on what she's learned thus far regarding the M400 and what she'd like to learn about the M400 from its pre-sales performance. The team decide to review Power BI reports so they can try to predict sales for the upcoming launch and learn if they need to adjust messaging to improve public perception. One of Karen's colleagues has shared a new type of BI report with her and explained that it contains some great new visualizations that provide valuable information regarding marketing efforts at Contoso. Karen has saved the file in her OneDrive, which is synchronized with all her devices. On her desktop, she clicks on Explore from the Quick Launch menu. She clicks on the OneDrive for Business folder in the left navigation pane. First, she wants to make sure the whole team has access to the marketing reports, so she clicks BI Documents. Under BI Documents, she double-clicks the marketing report. This launches the report into the new Power BI desktop app that contains 4 report tabs across the bottom. Karen clicks to enable custom visualizations. Karen would like to view the visualizations to collect any high-level data related to marketing campaigns, so she will start by hiding the fields and the visualization panes. Karen can now click through the tabs and clearly see there are some compelling visualizations around marketing campaigns that she would like to further review. She clicks File and hovers over the Publish and clicks Publish to Power BI. Once published, she clicks Open Marketing Report in Power BI. Karen wants to make sure her team can also view this information, so she decides to share it with the team. In order to do so, she navigates back to OneDrive for Business and clicks Power BI Documents. Next, she clicks Only You under the Marketing Report Sharing. She clicks Invite People Now she invites her team and clicks share. Now she will begin sourcing the visualizations related to the M400. In her internet browser, she has a newly published marketing report open, selects the website and social analytics tab. She dynamically filters the entire page by clicking on the green positive circle under the Sentiment by Product category visualization. Karen begins building a new dashboard for her M400 launch discovery by clicking Pin Visual. Then choosing New Dashboard, typing M400 Launch Discovery for the name and clicking Pin. Next, Karen clicks Smartphone Analysis from the Reports list on the left. This opens an Excel workbook in the browser. This allows her to compare M300 and M400 sales during pre-sales time by clicking Pre-sales under Promotion Type. But the pivot chart below the graph shows more 400 units have been sold in its pre-sales time period. The M400 is at a lower price point, which is why sales dollars are down even though quantity is up slightly. Contoso had hoped that the lower price point would drive more sales, but they have only pre-sold 6,500 more M400s than the M300 sold in 2011. This small increase in sold units has not made up for the drop in price, thus leading to disappointing revenues. Concerned that this will negatively affect sales once the M400 is launched, Karen clears all filters to see how sales for the M300 performed after the pre-sales period. The blue line in the graph shows a sharp decline in M300 sales after the pre-sales period, and sales for the M300 never rebounded to the strong pre-sales sales number. Karen clicks and drags from cell A1 through cell 133 before releasing her mouse button and clicks Pin under the upper right-hand corner. With history showing the highest sales numbers can be expected during the pre-sales and early week of the product launch, the team is concerned that the M400's slow pre-sales will result in even lower sales over time. Next, the team decides to look into tweet sentiment for the M400 to see if social media can provide insight into why the M400 is not performing well and help guide their action plan to course correct before the launch. Karen clicks on Smartphone Social Sentiment Dashboard. In the Ask Question box, she types Show Sentiment Phrase and Number of M400 Tweets. She sees there are a few phrases that are positive and can easily scan the list of phrases that are negative. She pins the graph to her M400 launch dashboard. Wanting to review the change in sentiment over the pre-sales period, she types Show Average Tweet Sentiment Value as a line chart during pre-sales by month for M400. She pins this to her M400 launch dashboard. Then she wants to look at the volume of tweets during the pre-sales period, so she types Show Number of M400 Tweets as line chart during pre-sales by month. She also pins this to her M400 dashboard. The first line graph shows sentiment for the M400 experienced a sharp decline over the pre-sales period, while the graph for the number of tweets regarding M400 shows an increase in tweet volume in recent month. It is obvious that they have their work cut out for them to reverse customers' perception of the M400 phone. To learn more about where the negative sentiment values are coming from, Karen typed show number of negative M400 in only the United States by state. She's able to see a large concentration of negative tweets activity in the Northeast region of the United States and can zoom in and hover over the circles in each state to see the number of negative tweets in the state. She pins this to her M400 Launch Discovery dashboard. In her review of the various Power BI reports so far, they are beginning to suspect marketing messages may not be effectively communicating to users why they should upgrade to the M400. The lower sentiment rating demonstrates that customers may think the discounted price means fewer features and an inferior product. Next, the team decides to further dig into where the negative sentiment is located in the US so they can choose where to focus marketing efforts. They can use Power View and 3D maps to visually compare tweet activity and sentiment in the US. In the report menu, Karen clicks the ellipses next to the M400 Power Map for smartphone Twitter report and chooses Edit. She clicks Open Excel to open the file in Excel 2016. She clicks Enable External Data Connections. She clicks on the Insert tab in the ribbon. Next, she clicks on the down arrow on the 3D Map button and clicks Open 3D Maps. Then clicks Enable. Next, she clicks Play Tour. The team compares heat map of tweet activity with bar graphs showing tweet sentiment in the US Northeast during pre-sales timeframe for the M400. They can zoom and pan to view different parts of the US, and from this they can easily see the M400 sentiment is significantly lower in the East Coast states. After playback of the 3D map, Karen and team agree that this visualization also belongs in the M400 Launch Discovery dashboard. She closes both Power Maps and Excel 2016 and clicks back to the Browser tab for Power BI. Next, Karen is going to add this map to her dashboard. With the negative tweet sentiment outnumbering the positive sentiment, they are convinced that marketing messages are not effectively communicating to users why they should upgrade to the M400. The team decides they will need to adjust their current marketing message to combat misinformation online, reverse negative social sentiment, and better demonstrate to users the benefit of the M400. Karen quickly reviews the M400 Launch Discovery dashboard that the team has created and then clicks to share in the top right corner. She includes her team who would like to review these dashboards at a later date and clicks Share. Karen wants her team to help her co-author M400 marketing messages in PowerPoint, so she navigates to Contoso's intranet and clicks Sales and Marketing Collateral Center. She clicks Edit Presentation, Edit in PowerPoint on the M400 Promotion PowerPoint presentation. She clicks the Share icon in the ribbon to invite Alan, Kelly, and her other teammates. They all receive an email with their PowerPoint presentation to open and co-author. While working in its separate browsers, Karen edits 3 slides at the same time Kelly is making changes to slide 4. At the same time, Alan adds a slide to the deck by right-clicking and selecting New Slide. He needs to add a message and an image of a smartphone to the slide, but he doesn't have one handy. He navigates to the second slide, right-clicks on the word smartphone, and clicks Smart Lookup. With Smart Lookup, Office 2016 searches the internet for images and content to make completing your tasks easier. Alan finds a picture he wants to use in the slide. He clicks on the picture and he is taken to an image in the browser. He saves the image to his desktop. Now he wants to add the picture to his blank slide. To quickly insert the picture, he clicks on the Tell me what you want to do bar in the ribbon and starts typing Insert Picture. He clicks the Insert Picture option from the menu and selects the image he saved to his desktop earlier. PowerPoint adds the picture to the slide. He is satisfied with his update and clicks the Save icon to save the changes to SharePoint. Now Alan's teammates can see his changes in the most up-to-date presentation. Thank you for watching this introduction to CIE. If you have any questions, please submit a ticket on microsoftcie.com. Thank you.